How did you vote in the referendum?
No, I didn't vote, but if I did...
Oh, you can't vote, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I actually voted for Remain.
We'll never know.
I vote no! So I voted to Remain.
Definitely Remain.
I'm a first generation immigrant. I can't be like, fuck all the immigrants. Like,
But you still voted Tory though.
That's different. They're not like...
Oh, you're confessing now. You're confessing now.
Like, you basically said...
No, it's true.
You knew that was the outcome. You're doing Theresa May. Alright, say that. I'm not trying to hear that. Alright, cool.
Same thing.
Can hear now, she's confessing.
Yeah?
Listen, yeah, if I was to vote, yeah... Sorry, I can't vote. That's besides the point, but obviously this is theoretical anyway. It don't matter. Well, you always put that as a thing. Alright, say that. It's all
I don't need to now. Alright,
say that.
Right now, the topic of Brexit, I voted Remain. Back to the question. I voted Remain. I wanted us to be in the EU.
Right.
I wanted it's easier. I feel like a lot of British people don't realise what it's like to be a foreigner. Obviously, I voted Remain because my mum's an immigrant and I am black. So, yeah.
If I would have initially... See, I'm a bit conflicted with this because I feel like at the time of the referendum, I would have voted Leave.
I just voted to Remain because it was the most logical reason.
Whilst I do see the benefits of the European Union and I saw the common European values that they always teach us about, I feel like the complexity of the union is more of a hindrance than a positive.
Okay.
I didn't vote because I was in Nigeria on the day of the referendum, but if I was going to vote, I would have voted Remain.
Let me ask you this though. If somebody says, let's leave this thing we've been doing for how many years?
40, 50, 60, yeah.
But I don't have a plan for how we're going to leave it. Would you leave?
England, if you check it, England's one of the major founding fathers of the EU.
So the thing is, in the context, I wouldn't, obviously if you ask like that, I wouldn't leave because obviously, you get content with these kind of things.
But even in the context that not only was there no plan, but every single claim that came out during the referendum was contested.
Disinformation.
Based on the whole point of the EU was run off to be an economic union. So you've benefited from that. I mean, it's definitely helped your economy. You've grown in the amount of jobs you've created. Why are you going to deny the benefits it's brought in? And why would you want to stop it?
It was either disinformation or it was contested. There were no facts in that referendum. And that's the fault of mainly Leave, but also Remain.
A lot of people who did vote to Leave, I have found, they voted solely based on immigration. Understand? There's a guy at work at my office. I heard him. He said it with full chest. He said it. I voted Leave because I want my country back. That's what he said. Right? That says to you that he just voted based on immigration.
I could not vote Leave, knowing that Boris Johnson and Nigel Farage wanted it. But I'm not going to do anything Boris Johnson and Nigel Farage. If Boris Johnson and Nigel Farage tell me the sky's blue, I'm going to be like, no, I'm right. The only thing that pisses me off about this country is that the number one thing that was Googled after Brexit was announced that we were leaving was what is the EU. So that just brings up this whole thing of people are stupid.
I mean,
it's not even it's hypocritical. Even in my area, you would be like, oh fuck all these European people, but then that Polish guy that renovated your garden, were you mad at him? No, you weren't. And I think a lot of the time, people don't deep what immigrants do for this country.
But I do feel like what I found funny as well was the fact that a lot of British people were shocked that people voted to Leave, and I'm thinking you don't realise how racist you lot are.
And even if they do, I just think the whole campaign for Remain was just shit. It wasn't explained.
David Cameron didn't even plan to stay on. That's how little this was planned. David Cameron was so sure that this was going to go the way he wanted.
I just feel like
he was done.
It's one of those things where, and also they get confused. It's immigration about the EU. Brown and black people are still here. You're not changing it. Stop telling me to go back to my country. EU didn't affect me. I'm here.
I hate to say it, I always say shit's orchestrated, but it's just the way he just bounced.
It's all a game.
You see, there's not a game, but you see the way Donny just bounced. No kind of
bounce.
And all that bullshit about, we're going to pour the money into the NHS. That day when he was like, I didn't say that, I literally went to it, because most of the people at my work voted to leave. I literally went to my work and was like, this is what you've done. This is what you've done.
Where did you work?
In Blue Water.
Oh, what near Dartford, yeah?
Yeah.
Cameron was I mean, people lost confidence in him.
You evacuated.
He's bounced. He's
Blackmail
off on
sign.
holiday with his wife and his pigs and doing
Chilling.
whatever.
What, he did that pig thing, by the way. 100, you did that. Hey, Mr. Cameron, you did that pig thing, by the way. I know you did that.
100%.
Okay, yes. Majority, well, no, I won't say majority because I don't know everyone, but yeah, there were a lot of people in my area who voted to leave.
Yeah, and them same people voted Tory.
That's exclusive.
So they voted to leave.
Exclusive.
And last time we checked,
exclusive.
the Conservative won Dartford.
Back to the question.
Nah, it's everyone does this, isn't it? Fucking hell.
I think they never, even the people who wanted to campaign on whether to remain, never even took into their hands to be like, yeah, let's tell the people actually what the EU is about.
So,
Exclusive.
based on
Because there
facts
were
and
lots
figures.
of Tories who wanted to remain.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But we're talking about you.
I voted to remain.
Okay. What about the other
I
votes?
voted to remain. I voted to remain. That's all we need to know. I voted to remain. That was the question.